Okay, at this point, what we want to do is just get Patricia to give us an idea of how she gets people up for her consultations and then how she actually does a consultation. Please keep in mind that your consultations are on your CD of the show, as well as you have 2 consultations on videos that you can watch as well. So we're not going to literally do a consultation word for word, but we're going to get some tips from Patricia and some general ideas.
Okay, well, usually, to be honest, I don't have a problem with people coming up for consultations because I put so many seeds in the show anyway that they normally come up. If I do have a problem with somebody coming up for a consultation, I'll just look for somebody who was nice during the show, who was smiling or whatever, had eye contact, and I'll say, Deborah, was there anything I could help you out with? Come on over, I'll help you out with that. Or if she's saying, well, I'm still thinking about it, I say, well, come on up, I'll get your information, and you can just think about it while I'm doing that. Or I might say the previous hostess, oh, you've got your coupon. Do you have your wish list? Why don't you come on up first? And then when she leaves the chair, if I see that there's a problem, I'll say to her, okay, we're finished now, so why don't you go and tell the girls in the kitchen that the chair's free and you can tell the next one person to come in. Right. So I normally don't have a problem, but that's what I'll do. And I have no problem, even if I've done consultations and there's 3 people left, that I'll just look at her and say, so was there anything I could help you out with? No? Okay. Was there anything I could help you out with? Oh, then come on over. You know, because I want to get out really quickly.
Right, great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about getting out there. You don't sit around for ages waiting to start the show.
No, I don't. No, because I want to get out. Yeah. Okay. And as soon as my consultations are over, I announce the sales. I announce what she's getting. I announce the bookings. And as I get the booking, I write out the coupon and I yell it out and I hand it to her and I say, we need 1 more for this, or we need 2 more for your makeup book. And so I announce the results, and then I say, okay, Deborah, so now we'll do your we're going to do your order, and then I just sit with her and I go through really quickly her order, and then I leave her with instruction of who didn't come to the show that you can still talk to about having an order, who didn't come to the show that you could talk to about having a show. I talk to her about, what day I can call her and the time to close off the show, and I talk to her about if she wants to put on her charge card, if she wants to collect the money, that sort of thing. So we kind of get that out of the way so she understands. And I give her a copy of it, which is, I tell her, this is your wish list, so when we talk on the phone, we can finalize it, just so she has an idea of what she's getting.
Okay, so do you ever have your hostesses that you're like trying to get them back to sit down? They're saying goodbye to the guests, they're chatting and visiting, and you're sitting there waiting to close out the show?
That's happened not very often. It's happened a couple of times, so I just start packing up a little bit, and then usually her friends will see it. She's like, oh, the lady wants to go, you better get over there and talk to her or something. Or I'll just say, okay, so Deborah, whenever you're ready, because I think we're done, so if whenever you're ready, I'm ready for you. Right. And so, it doesn't happen very often. But
okay. Do you leave her order open a little bit, because if you're setting a goal with her for outside orders? Or do
I
you
leave it open all the time for 2 days, unless she says to me, no, everybody who said they were coming were here tonight. Okay. Then she'll say, okay, we can close it, and I'll tell her that's fine. But otherwise, I always leave. I would say 99% of my shows I leave open for 2 days. Okay. Because I figure if they're not going to get the orders in 2 days, they don't need a week.
Absolutely.
They're going to get it right away or not.
Right, absolutely. Okay. All right, the next thing is, so the person comes up for the consultation.
Okay, my consultations are really easy. They're not, because I've done so much talking in the show, right? I've done so much talking. They either know, by the time they come up, they either are getting skincare or they're not. I already sold them or I didn't. So I don't spend a lot of time in the consultation. I'll try and talk them into it because they either got the spiel or not. So they come up, they usually have their catalog and they have their little slick, right? So just like they teach you in training on the video. So I'm taking down her name, and as I'm writing my name, I say, so Deborah, I noticed that you wanted to use that extra money for a car payment or for bills. So do you have, what interested you about Alouette and what I said?
Well, the money sounded good, but it really isn't something that I can imagine doing. I just don't think I'm that kind of person.
Well, what is it that you said that you do, like in your full-time job?
I work at a bank.
You work at a bank, right? Oh, well, you know what? Let me tell you. First of all, if I worked into the bank, I probably wouldn't know what to do either. But if you trained me, I would probably be able to learn, right? I mean, somebody obviously trained you, right? So it's not really the matter of, because we can train you, right? I think you're teachable, obviously, if you work at the bank. But, the thing is, would you like to make that extra money?
Yeah, I would.
You would? Okay. Do you have a couple of nights available?
Does it have to be during the week?
It can be any time you want.
Okay.
Yeah. The reason I say a couple of nights or a couple of days is because two shows a week in the business will keep you consistent and will keep you constantly earning money.
Right.
And, would $1,000 a month help you out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Would you like an information flyer?
Sure.
Okay. Well, one of the things I'm going to write on here is our website for you to look at the opportunity video. And would you mind looking at it within the next 24 hours? And I can give you a call tomorrow night because I'm home tomorrow night.
Is it long?
No, it's like, I think 7 minutes or 9 minutes max. But it'll just answer some questions you have. And I'd like to see, any feedback you have. Sure. So I'm going to give you that. The next step would be to book your show. So I'm hoping you're going to be booking one of the shows like on the bonus night or something like that. Because, we're trying to work for Mary to get her hostess benefits. I would love to do a show for you. I really would.
Yeah. Does it have to be right away?
Well, you know what? I've got a couple of dates in my calendar. I do find that the best shows happen in the shortest amount of time. I mean, if you look at her, I met her on Friday and today's Tuesday, and look at all the people she had here. So it is a lot easier for you.
So you don't think it's too soon?
No, I don't. In fact, today we are Tuesday, and I have Tuesday of next week, and that's actually a week away. My best shows happen in the shortest amount of time, because honestly, if you book it 3 Tuesdays from now, people will fill it in, they'll forget, you have to remind them. This way, you just have to call them, who's coming, who's not.
I got to be honest with you. I really only have like 2 girlfriends that I hang out with, so I don't even know if I could get enough people to a show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I totally understand that. But if you thought that you knew more girls, like if you could get like 5 or 6 there, do you think you would be able to have a show if you knew that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know you said that you only know 2 girlfriends, but do you have any girls at the bank that you work with?
Yeah, actually.
Oh,
so 23.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Okay.
Well, I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah. Well, you so have enough people to have a show, because with your 2 girlfriends, and then even if you only had like, I don't know, 6 people come from the bank, and then any neighbors. And you said you were married, so does your husband have any sisters, or do you have a mother-in-law?
They don't live here.
They don't live here?
No.
Okay. Do you have like a mom and sister yourself, or cousins?
No. I do have cousins, yeah,
Cousins.
sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, just from the girls from work and your girlfriends, you're looking at about 8 to 10 people. And if you look on family, I can help you plan your show and give you some ideas. Plus, remember, we give gifts for people who bring a friend. So we can really entice them on doing that. So you could either listen, I've done shows for 2 people or 22 people. We can do a U+2, or we can do a full show. Okay. So I'd love to do that for you. Okay. So if you're planning on doing it anyway, let's book the 8th, because you're going to get the Irish package, whatever that Lucky Leprechaun package for free. It's $100 value, and it's got that enzyme peel in there, which is like, yeah, you can go crazy for it. Okay, so we'll do that. Now, normally, I usually get her skincare order and then book a show. But okay, so when she sits down, so I talk to her about recruiting. That's the first thing, because I want to be thinking about that during my consultation, and then I just say to her, so, did you want to start with skincare and makeup, or just skincare?
I couldn't get it all tonight. I think just some skincare.
Some skincare? Okay. So were you looking at the total skincare package?
I was, but to be honest with you, that's a little bit much for me to do all at once.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Much meaning like a lot of products,
or
much meaning
the
money?
Much money. Sorry.
Too much money. Okay. Well, you know what? We have different packages, which I didn't go through. Otherwise, we'd be here until midnight. Okay. But we do have different packages now. I do want to let you know, Deborah, that a lot of people that buy the essential package or the basic package then wish they had bought the total skincare, because the savings is so incredible. So you're probably around my age, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The reason.
A little older.
Yeah. Okay. The total skincare package is awesome because you get everything in there for night and for morning, and you also get the anti-aging product, which is fantastic. Now it's $157. You get a $42 savings, so it's fantastic. So we do take Visa or MasterCard. You don't have to pay tonight. I know most shows you have to pay that night, or you can pay the hostess next week when the order comes. Okay. So I got a boyfriend husband plan where you can put a little bit of cash. You can do a little bit on charge card. You can pay her when it comes.
No, if I can put it on a credit card, then that's fine. I just didn't bring the money tonight. I wasn't expecting to.
Not a problem. Well, you know what? Then I think we should focus on your total skincare. Okay. Like I said, you get 5 super sales specials, and you can go for those tonight. I don't get paid on them, or you can take the ones you really want, and then all the other stuff we can get at your show.
Well, I'm getting the enzyme peel in that package, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
So yeah, was there something you wanted for the eyes?
Yeah, I was going to say, you mentioned because I'm over 50 actually. Yeah. So the eye thing.
Yeah, the eyes is usually one of the main concerns, and although this one comes with the eye gel that you can use in the daytime, definitely use the advanced eye recovery at nighttime. And then when you're reordering, you can always get that on super sale special anyway. Okay. So I'll put that on for you. So was there anything else I could help you with?
No, I think that's it for now.
Okay, not a problem. I totally understand. Here's your total. Just want to let you know that with your super sale special and your skincare package, you saved $55.25. And
I saved $55?
You saved $55.25 by getting your super sale special. Isn't that? No, actually, it would be more like $75. You saved $42 on your skincare package, and you saved about $40 on your okay, I usually have a calculator that I do this with, so I totally know the total. Okay,
so I saved over $80.
So I'm saying you saved $80 by taking your skincare package and your super sale special. And that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
So so then what I would do is I would close off her order, give her a receipt, take her charge card, and then I would
show plan me.
Yeah, I go through the brochure, how she's going to use her products, and then I would show plan her. So do you want me to show plan?
Nope, we're going to close there. Right. That's a good example of a consultation. Just remember to focus on looking at your videos for other examples. And this is the benefit of going to view manager shows as well as watching some of the manager shows on video. So thank you so much, Patricia.
No problem.
Fantastic. Absolutely.